Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to Sunday Crafternoon. My name is Miss Candy. I work at the Norco Library and Children's. Today we're going to make a little dog, and he's going to hold your pencils, scissors, or whatever. Since school just started, I think it'd be a good idea to do something like that, and you can keep it on your desk at home. It's really easy to make, and what you're going to need is toilet paper rolls, and you're going to need at least 5 of them. I'm sure everybody has a lot of those around the house right now. And you're going to need, you can use whatever color construction paper, but you're going to do 2 sheets of construction paper, preferably 2 different colors. I use the brown and the yellow for my little dog. You'll also need, you can use Google eyes, but if you don't have them, you can just kind of draw your eyes in. You're also going to need a ruler and a pencil and a magic marker, glue. I prefer the craft glue, but you can use school glue. It will work too. I actually have even used it with stick glue, so that would work too. And I used paper clips to, like, once we glue it together, it kind of holds the dog's body together, okay? So what we're going to start out doing is taking one of the paper rollers, and we're going to kind of mark it on the long part of your construction paper, and I'm going to use the brown for his body part. Just mark it in a few places, and then we're going to take our ruler and make a straight line. Okay, and oh, I don't know if I told you, but you need scissors also. And I have big scissors, but you can do this with small scissors at home. The safety scissors, which you're probably going to have an adult to help you with this too, because measuring and everything. So we're going to go right down the straight line that I made and cut it. And then we're going to do another one, because you're going to need 4 parts for your dog's body. So we're going to do the same thing, mark it in a couple of places. And then we'll take our ruler and mark it, and then we're going to cut on this line. So I took my pieces and I just folded them together like this. This will make it perfect to go around your toilet paper roll. And you're going to do both pieces of cardboard like that. And then cut it right in the center on both of those. So this is going to be what you're going to use to cover your body. We're going to go ahead and cover our body, and then we're going to paper clip it, and then we'll start out with his face next. So what I did was just put the glue all around, and this can get kind of messy. Put enough glue so it holds all the way around it on your paper, on your toilet paper roll. Then take your construction paper, do it just like this, and just bring it all the way around, okay? And then you're going to have some that like kind of overlaps, and you're going to put some glue on this part of it too, okay? That's when the paper clips come in, because it's going to hold it there for you. I have some big paper clips, but you can use small ones that you want. And if you don't have paper clips, you can actually tape it also. Just something that's going to hold it so that paper doesn't come off there. Okay. And then I'm going to do all 4 of them, which I've already done some, so you can see I have 4 of them already finished, okay? And those are kind of dry. Kind of put those to the side, and then we're going to take the 5th one. Now this one's a little bit harder, but you're going to take your yellow construction paper, you're going to fold it in half. Because the yellow construction paper is going to be his head and his feet and his tail. So for the head, I took one of the paper towel rolls. I just kind of marked the top of it because you want the top of it not to show on the paper towel, but you're like, and you might have your mom or dad to do this, but you know your dog's face can look like anything. And I just kind of drew it down and drew it to a point down here. So, and you're going to do this with your pencil, okay? Just kind of looks like that, okay? And your dog could look completely different than my dog, that's fine. And then I'm going to cut this out. Okay. Then we're going to take this and the last paper towel roll. This will be the 5th one you have. We're going to put glue on it. This one's the little tricky one. You might have to have your mom, dad, somebody help you with this one, an adult, because this one has to kind of go all the way around it, but you're also going to have the dog's, like the point of his nose in there. So we're going to take it right like this, and then just easily bring it around, and then we're going to add some more glue to each side here. So we want this to come together. And he really doesn't look too much like a dog head yet, but we kind of set this aside also. Now this should probably stick pretty good. Then we're going to take, and let's see, I didn't glue these. Once these are dry, you're going to glue them all together, okay? And I'm going to use my paper clips to hold them together on this also. So you're going to put just one stripe of glue down the side of it, and then paper clip it. And it helps if you kind of let them dry in between, but we're going to hurry up and do it today. And it should hold with the paper clips. I did one at home and I just had it paper clipped for like overnight, and next morning it was fine. Do that one. Okay. And if you don't have paper clips too, you can use clothespins, anything that'll hold it together. And this is going to be the body of the dog. Okay, so we got them all glued together. And I know you see glue in between there, that'll dry and it's going to be clear. Now we're going to take the head and also put the head and glue it to one end. Okay. And just paper clip that also. Okay, then I have some Google eyes, but if you don't, you can just take your marker and you can draw you some eyes on there. Just put a little bit of glue on it. Glue it where you like it to be. Sometimes they don't like to stick. And if they don't like to stick, you can also, if you got some glue dots at home, glue dots seem to work really well too. Okay, so we kind of got his here we got that. And he still doesn't look too much like a dog. But I'm going to draw him a little mouth on each side here. Bring it over and up. And we're going to make him a little nose. You should have one strip of brown left over. So you're going to take it and kind of measure it from here down how long you want your ears. And I kind of fold it in half so you can do two at one time. And just kind of round it off. Or if you want pointy ears on it, you could also just put pointy ears on the top of it. I'm going to do mine down. I'm going to put a little glue on this. And I think I dropped mine on the floor. The other one, I got it. Put him on the other side. And I know when my granddaughter was doing it too, she drew spots on the dog, stripes on the dog. You can do whatever you want. And let's see, I got that. And he's going to need a little nose. So out of the little bit of paper you have left over, you're going to draw two kind of circles for his nose. We're going to glue those on. One on each side. One on the other side. And okay, we got those. And we still need some feet for him. So my little feet, I just kind of drew some out. Just kind of rounded little feet. You could make them square if you want to, rectangular, square, any shape you want. And you're going to need, how many feet do you think you're going to need? You think you're going to need 2 or you think you're going to need more than that? I think we're going to need 4. Because don't most dogs have 4 legs? Okay. All right, so I have 2 there. I'm going to need 2 more. Okay, so we have our 4 feet. So we're going, make sure you have them pointed the same way. Because you don't want a couple of feet going backwards or anything. And we're going to glue those right there on his side. And then the other one I have back here on the very last one. I'm going to do this one on the front one here too. So we got both of our front ones done. And then the last 2. It's going to be his hind leg, one on this side, and then one on the other side. And the only thing I think he is missing is his tail. One of mine just fell off, but you can just press it back on. Okay, and what you're going to do for his tail, you're going to clip down so far on this very last paper towel roll, and you might have to have your parent help you with that because it's thick and it's a little bit hard. Then you're going to draw a tail, and I kind of made my tail like this. You can make it however you want to, but make sure you have like a little end of it. Just don't make the tail like this. Make sure you have a little bit of an end there, because that's where we're going to stick that down where we just cut, and it'll stay inside the paper towel roll, or the toilet paper roll. some of this, like the drawing of the tail and everything, you might have your mom and dad help you with that, okay? Now, you can have his tail going down. You can have it flip like this way. It's however you want to do it. I'm going to have this one to point this way, okay? And I'm going to press it down right here. And then I'm going to go inside and put a little bit of glue like right here and just kind of stick it so it stays in there. All right. So you have him. Now, if you want put a piece of cardboard on the bottom of it, you can just kind of cut a small piece, and kind of glue it to it. I didn't do it because I don't plan on moving mine around any place, but there you have your little pencil holder dog. I'm glad y'all came by today, and just come visit us at the St. Charles Parish Library. Any branch, we're open now, but please wear a mask when you come in, okay?